Alright, VacPack vlog day 1. Get this, more than 3 million people die annually from infectious diseases that already have a vaccine-oriented cure. That's 1 in 8 research report infants that face death due to the broken system of cold vaccine transport. There has got to be a better way to increase global accessibility to vaccines. That's where we come in. This is VacPack day 1.
First, it's critical to understand the issue at hand. Today, over 80% of the cost associated with vaccination can be attributed to transportation alone. In essence, vaccination programs are spending over $200 to $300 million annually to ensure that vaccines are transported in cold, bulky containers, which will ensure that vaccines remain viable. This makes it overwhelmingly difficult for developing and low-income nations to purchase vaccinations, thus compounding global health insecurity.
Simply put, vaccines are too difficult and too expensive to transport to low-income regions where they're needed the most. Roll it.
Year after year, vaccinations keep millions of people safe from infectious diseases. We all know they're vital in keeping us healthy. However, in order for them to work safely, they must be kept within a specific temperature range when being transported. Traditionally, this has created the need for a logistical cold chain, which uses expensive refrigerators, ice boxes, and insulators to transport vaccines to their destination. This method makes it difficult for developing countries to get the vaccines that they desperately need.
So, what does VacPack do to mitigate these risks? Well, for one, it completely eliminates the need for a logistical cold chain. And two, it also eliminates the need for supplementary vaccination administration materials, such as medical personnel and syringes, which 22 million individuals do not have access to. You'll see.
VacPack eliminates the temperature cold chain by utilizing silk fibrin. Normally, viral particles try to stick together in warmer temperatures. Silk fibrin forms a barrier, which allows the viral material to be stored within a much larger temperature range. Once the silk fibrin is added to the vaccine, VacPack stores its solution in an edible hydrogel pod, eliminating the need for syringes that are often contaminated. When orally administered, the hydrogel dissolves and the vaccine is released into the intestine, eliminating the need for syringes and medical personnel. We hope to eliminate barriers for people trying to get vaccines. At VacPack, we strive to provide affordable shipping cost of vaccines and eliminate the cost of medical personnel.
Let's break it down. VacPack begins by combining silk fibrin, a biologically derived protein polymer from silkworm cocoons, directly into the vaccines. Naturally, vaccines lose their potency when viral particles stick to one another. However, silk fibrin forms a barrier, meaning that it prevents the viral particles from aggregating, thus maintaining the potency of the vaccine. In effect, silk fibrin allows our vaccines to be stored at up to 60 degrees Celsius, effectively nullifying the need for a cold chain. Even then, VacPack stores its silk-infused vaccines directly into our novel PMAAG EG hydrogels, which are a pH-sensitive hydrogel that allow for dual immunization once a vaccine is orally administered and allowed to be released in the small intestine. VacPack's innovation expands to its revenue model as well. We plan to collect revenue through a non-exclusive licensing model in which we'll license our technology directly to large pharmaceutical producers like Pfizer and Merck. As a result, we'll collect a 5% royalty per unit vaccine that encompasses our technology. Notably, however, VacPack will operate as a revenue-generating nonprofit, meaning that the revenue that we do collect will be sent directly back to the developing world in the form of a subsidy. Now, in terms of traction, VacPack has made tremendous progress. For starters, we've connected with labs and researchers at the Feinstein Institute for Medical Research who help us in developing a prototype for VacPack. Furthermore, we've received verbal commitment from 2 mid-sized pharmaceutical corporations for interest in piloting our technology. And now to the team. My name is Aditya. Having conducted formal research in public health addressing health disparities in Hispanics, I serve as the operations lead at VacPack.
And my name is Aditi. I'm the other half of the duo. Having investigated the molecular basis of learning deficits and disorders and conducted laboratory-based research, I'm the developmental lead for VacPack.